Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to do another practical, that is Phineas appendages. Phineas means marine prawn. Its image is shown here. Let's see how, in what way we can divide its body. Its body we can divide into two main regions, cephalothorax region and abdomen region. And this cephalothorax region in turn can again divide to cephalic and thoracic region. Then totally, the entire body consists of 19 segments. That 19 segments, where all we can see in the cephalothorax region, totally 13 segments present out of this 19. And in the abdomen region, out of this 90, 6 segments we can locate. And as we look more specifically to the cephalothorax region, that region includes cephalic and thoracic region. And among the 13 segments of the cephalothorax region, 5 are seen in the cephalic region and 8 is seen in thoracic region. And in all segments, each segment possesses a pair of appendages. So, totally how many appendages possible? 19 appendages are possible. Today in this experiment, we will dissect out and display all the 19 appendages. So, first let's see which are the cephalic appendages. After that, we will see thoracic appendages and lastly, abdominal appendages. First, cephalic appendages. This is a picture of 5 cephalic appendages. First one antenure and second is antenna. This antenure and antennas can see near the eye. This is the first one. And this antenna is with a elongated filament-like structure. Its entire structure is not given here. In the during the dissection, you can see the entire structure. Anyway, this is the second one. And the third one is this mandible. Mandible is the teeth, the one. It is helping this Phineas to chew its food, to crush its food. So it is a teeth one. That is mandible. And behind that we can see first maxilla. It is three-lobed structure, leaf-like structure. And behind that we can see second maxilla. This is also a leaf-like structure. These are the cephalic appendages. Next, we are going to see which one? Thoracic appendages. So, these are the thoracic appendages. Among the thoracic appendages, first 3 are maxillipids. First 3 are maxillipids. And they are serially named as first maxillipid, second maxillipid, and third maxillipid. And all these maxillipids also somewhat looks like a leaf, especially in the case of first maxillipid. Okay, so it also looks somewhat leaf-like, flat also. In the case of second maxillipid, we can see a Y-shaped epipodite. And also, how we can distinguish the second maxillipid easily? It has the shape of a question mark. Shape of a question mark. So, by that way, we can easily distinguish the second maxillary. Then, third one is much more elongated when compared to the second maxillary. So, that's what the first 3 appendages are maxillipids among the thoracic appendages. Next, one thing we need to understand, that is regarding the walking legs. Walking legs that we can see behind the 3 maxillipids. 5 walking legs are there. With regard to these walking legs, there exists one difference between freshwater prawn and marine prawn. As we took here the marine prawn, in the case of marine prawn, among the 5 walking legs, first 3 are chelate one. Chelate means what? Chelate means what? Its tip. Its tip possesses some pincer-like structure, bifurcated like structure we can see, bifurcated. So, first 3 among the 5 walking legs are chelate in the case of marine prawn. Okay. And the remaining two are non-chelate. These are non-chelate. In the case of marine prawn. In the case of freshwater prawn, the number of chelate legs is only 2. And the number of non-chelate be 3. That is the difference. Okay, got it? So let's see which are the example. I'm just giving you one example each for the marine and the freshwater prawn. Marine prawn, here the example given is Peneus indicus, and freshwater prawn is Macrobrachian rosenbergi. Okay, so you need to understand that that difference with regard to the walking legs. And also, along with the chelate legs, we can see Y-shaped epipodate also. All the chelate legs possess the Y-shaped epipodate. That's all about the thoracic appendages. Next, what appendage we are going to see? Abdominal appendage. These are the abdominal appendage. Regarding the abdominal appendage also, one thing we need to understand especially, that is regarding the first pair of abdominal appendage. There difference exists between female and male prawn. In the case of female, first abdominal appendage, that pair remains free. But in the case of male, the first pair of abdominal appendage, they seem joined with the formation of a special structure called petasma. And this petasma is a genital organ in the case of male that helps it in its copulation. Okay, so that is the special point that we need to understand with regard to abdominal appendage. So first abdominal appendage possesses this special feature in the case of male. And remaining 5 appendages are there. Correct? Totally 6 abdominal appendages are present. And the first one have this specialty. And among the remaining 4, the last appendage is called the uropod. Last one, 6th one is called uropod. And the remaining 3 among the 4, they look similar. They have this appearance, this structure. And all these abdominal appendage except the uropod, they are commonly called as pleopods. Clear? So totally abdominal appendages, abdominal segments, 6 segments are there. Each 6 segment possesses one pair of appendage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 segments. And the 6th segment possesses the uropod. And the remaining 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With regard to this one, present that specialty difference in male and female. And then remaining, how many are there? 3. 1, 2, 3 appendages are there. And all these 3 possess the same similar shaped appendage, pleopods. So that its image is shown here. That's all about abdominal appendage. Next, we are going to dissect and display all these 19 appendages of penis. Okay. Here we have prepared all the flag labels and fix all the flag labels properly using the motor pin over a neat white paper. And then we are going to dissect out all the appendages from the penis. This is the penis marine prawn. And in each segment, we can see a pair of appendage. So for EC, we are starting to pluck out from its posterior end. That is more easy. So first we are going to pluck out the last appendage from the abdominal segment. Last abdominal segment is sixth one. So we are going to pluck out the uropod. Uropod. This is the uropod. Uropod. I plucked it out and going to fix it against its flat. So for keeping it in position, it will be better if we can add one drop of water over that. Then it will not fly off when it gets dry. Okay, that's fine. Next, I am going to pluck out all the pleopods, means those appendages that present in the remaining 5 abdominal appendage. This is the 5th pair. This one is the 4th pair. And this one 3rd pair. And second pair. And finally, the first pair. First pair, we know that there is one difference between male and female. In the case of female, we have learned that it is free. First pair of abdominal appendage is free. As we can see, this first pair as free, we clearly find out that this penis is a female one. It is free. Very clearly, we can see that the first pair is free here. Then for your better understanding, I will show the case of male also. This is a male penis. Here we can see it is joined with the formation of that copulative organ. What's its name? Its name is petasma. So we are going to pluck out all the pleopods one by one. And after that, I have flag. I have placed it against this flag correctly. So 5 pleopods are there. After this, this is the abdominal region. Then we are going to take the appendages from the cephalothorax region. First, we are going to take the appendages from thoracic region. As we are going from the posterior end, we could see the 5 walking legs first. So this is the 5th walking leg, and this one is the fourth one. Then third one, second one, and the first. So 5 walking legs are there in the thoracic segments. And among these one, the first 3, they possess pincers, bifurcated ends that we can see here. I will show you. These are pincer. So first one possesses pincer, first walking leg possesses pincer, second one also possesses pincer, and the third one also have pincer. So 3 walking legs. First 3 possess pincers, so they are called chelate legs. Okay, chelate legs. And the rest are 2. They are non-chelate legs. Its tip we can see as pointed very clearly. I'll show you. It appears pointed. So I have flag the 2 non-chelate legs here against this flag fixed. Okay, then here I have plucked out the 3rd chelate legs. At the base of it, we can see the Y-shaped epipodite. This is the Y-shaped epipodite. Y-shaped epipodite. All the chelate leg possess Y-shaped epipodite. So that one also I have fixed against its corresponding flags. First chelate leg, second, and the third. So in the case of freshwater prawn, there will be only 2 chelate legs. Next, we are going to pluck out the 3rd maxilliped. This is the 3rd maxilliped. Behind that, we can see the 2nd maxilliped. This one. And behind to that we can see the first maxillipid. It's a small one. This one second, and behind that we can see the third one, this one. So I have plugged out and fix it against its corresponding flags. Third maxillipid, second, and first maxillipid. I have told you that the second maxillipid have a question mark like appearance. I will show you it clearly. So that's why I am turning it to show that question mark like shape. So very clearly you can see that question mark like appearance of that second maxillipid. By that way, we can clearly understood that second maxillipid. The first maxillipid appears like in the form of a leaf, flattened one, small one. So by that way, we finish the thoracic segment. Next, the cephalic segments. And as we are moving from the posterior end, first we are seeing the second maxilla, flattened leaf-like. Second maxilla is this one. And behind to that, we can see the first maxilla, a three-lobed small structure. We can clearly see here. So that too, I have fixed against its corresponding flags. Next, we are going to pluck out the mandible. It is the crushing appendage. A hard teeth-like a portion we can see along with that on its base. I will show you so closer. So this is that hard teeth-like part. So that also I have plugged out and placed it against this flag. Very clearly you can see I am trying to show you in a closer view. Next we are going to pluck out the antenna. That appendage is having a long filament like whip-like portion. So that is the antenna, and behind that we can see the antennule very closer near to the eye. So that too I have plucked out and plucking out and fixed against this flag. So all the 19 appendages now we have plucked out and flag labeled very neatly. I think that's clear to you in its root level. Okay. Second maxillipids, third maxillipids, first chelate leg, second chelate leg, third chelate leg, then non-chelate two non-chelate legs, pleopods, ceropods. Thank you. I'm an icon, man. I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a Benz.